And mark your calendars. Wednesdays at 12 noon, we're going live, and you won't want to miss a single play. Bar Level Sports Show, raising the bar on sports commentary. Be there or miss out on the game-changing excitement.
I got my girl, you got your man. Keep it cool, nothing has to change. Just take one.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
What's good, people? What's good with ya? What's good with ya? Welcome back to another episode of Bar Level. Let me get a couple bits and bobs up on the screen. You know how it go, baby. Now, if you want to follow me on IG, scan that code right there. Take you to the good on the sofa IG. Get me? What else do I want to share on here real quick with you? You know, Bar Level. This is Bar Level. If you're not watching via 587 TV, then scan this code and make sure you go there. You understand dig me? Loads of stuff happening, loads of stuff popping off. Can't really drop everything in this one little bit, but just know it's all popping off, man. We growing over there. You know what I'm saying? What else? I already got the IG. Shout out my homegirl Laura right there. Got my tweets right there. What else? Galacticos app. Actually, let me run that ad real quick. You know what I'm saying? Very important. I don't have it on here though. But here's an app that you should be checking out. Is that the website? Is that the app? I don't even know. I think that's not it. That's the podcast right there, the audio podcast. Yeah. Grassroots Gazette. That's the audio version on Spotify. So you scan that, take you to that. Very interesting. I had a wicked interview yesterday. Wicked interview with a young player. Scan that to get the app. It is for grassroots football players. Go there. Just go check it out. Trust me. Go check it out. Especially for the grassroots people, grassroots supporters, lovers, and players. This is for you. So go and check that out right there. All right, people. So what have I got for you today? I got 11 topics. 11 topics. First one, as always, is the predictions. But you know, I say the first one is the predictions, but the first one is literally looking back at the previous. So we're going back to Wednesday and last Sunday and Saturday. Like we're going. You know what I'm saying? We're going way back, talking about Arsenal Luton. We're going back there. You know what I mean? So let's talk about that real quick. All right. We're going to run through these. Excuse me. So Wednesday, Arsenal versus Luton. I said 5-1 to Arsenal. It was actually 2-0 to Arsenal. Nice clean sheet. Brentford versus Brighton. That was a 2-2 draw. I said 2-2 draw. It was a 0-0 draw. City versus Villa. I said Villa 2-1. It was 4-1 to City. That was all on Wednesday. On Thursday, it was only 2 games. Liverpool versus Sheffield United. I said 6-1 to Liverpool. It was 3-1 to Liverpool. Chelsea versus Man United. I said 3-2 to United. It was 4-3 to Chelsea. Crazy game that. Shout out Palmer. You get me? Crazy game that one there. Then we go into Saturday. Palace versus Man City. I said 3-1 to Palace. No, I said 3-1 to City. It was 4-2 to City. Villa versus Brentford. I said 3-1 to Villa. It was a 3-3 draw. They let that slip. Everton versus Burnley. I said 2-1 to Burnley. It was 1-0 to Everton. Salute. They are fighting, boy. Fulham versus Newcastle. I said 3-1 to Newcastle. It was 1-0 to Newcastle. Very tight. Luton versus Bournemouth. I said 2-1 to Luton, and it was 2-1 to Luton. Say something to me. I was going to say West Ham, Wolves versus West Ham. I said it would be a 2-2 draw. It was a 2-1 victory to West Ham. Brighton versus Arsenal. I said 3-1 to Arsenal. It was 3-0. Another clean sheet for we. All right, we're going to the Sunday 3 games. Man United versus Liverpool. I said it would be a 2-2 draw. And what do you know? It was a 2-2 draw. You heard me. This ain't Jersey. Sheffield United versus Chelsea. I said 3-1 to Chelsea. It was a 2-2 draw. They let that previous game just go. They didn't take none of the juice with it. Spurs versus Forest. I said 2-1 to Forest. Just pushing it out there. But Spurs won 3-1. 21, people. Yeah, mate. So far, I've got 21 predictions correct. Scoreline predictions. Only 21. That's not really that great, really, considering how many games there is. You gonna dig me? But we here, man. This is one of the most hardest season. I don't know who's playing pools, but boy, if you're playing pools, good luck to you, man. I hope you do something special. All right, now we going into this weekend. Yeah, this Saturday and Sunday fixtures. Let's talk about it, baby. Because it's about to go down. All right, so here we go. Predictions for this week. Newcastle taking on Spurs, and it is at St. James's. Let me just double check. Spurs coming off a win. Newcastle coming off a win. An away win, and Spurs coming off a home win. But they're away again. I think Newcastle's got a better team, personally. I don't know. They might have actually. I think Newcastle might have a better squad, but do Tottenham have a better 11? Nah, not man for man. They might have a better better defender. I'm saying I think Tottenham got a better defender than one of the centre backs at Newcastle, but everything else, Tottenham's goalkeeper is probably better. Whoever's going to be in Son's position, Son is better. That's probably be about it. The others will go to Newcastle in a combined, wouldn't you say? I don't know, but I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw right here. Newcastle versus Tottenham, 2-2 draw. So I keep touching on the keyboard. 2-2 draw. Yeah. All right. Brentford versus Sheffield United. I ain't even messing around. Even though Sheffield United seem to be, they held up Chelsea, but Brentford is different source, bruv. 3-1 to Brentford. That's what I'm going with. Burnley versus Brighton. Brighton, you should be winning this. Brighton should be winning this, but I don't know if they're going to. They're playing a bit funny. And then Burnley are just touch and go right now. So I'm saying 2-2 draw. Man City versus Luton. Luton, please. 2-1 to Luton, please. 2-1 to Luton, blood. Putting my chest on the line and having it at the door. You know what I mean? That is more, I can't lie, that is more hoping. Even though Luton ain't no pushovers, but it's just if City just get in their stride, it's over. You get me? If you let City get in their stride, it's over. If they can frustrate them and hold them down, it could be a 1-0 or a 2-1. It could be. But it has to be like one of the best games Luton are going to play. They have to play like they played against us, like they played against... I don't know. Have they played City already? Probably. I don't know what the score was, but Luton show up when it's time to fight. And I think if they show up and stay showing up for 90 minutes, 90 plus, you know how these things go, they can hold something. So I'm just going to pull it in the air. 2-1 to Luton. Forest versus Wolves. I think Forest is undercovers that they could do a team something, but every time I go with them, they don't do nothing. They always, it's so frustrating. So I'm going to go Wolves 2-1. Bournemouth versus United. United. I know it's away, but you better win. And you better win 3-1. You get me? Behave yourself. All right, that's the end of Saturday. We go into Sunday now. Liverpool versus Palace. I think Liverpool would win 3-1. I hope it's a 2-2 draw, but I think Liverpool would win 3-1. West Ham versus Fulham. Fulham is so up and down. I would go with them, but no, I'm going with West Ham, man. I think it could be goals in this. So I'm going to say 3-2 to West Ham. You know what I'm saying? 3-2. Arsenal versus Villa. We at home. 3-1. Straight up. That seems to be my number now. 3-1. 3-1. And then the last game, Monday night, under the lights. Chelsea versus Everton. Boy, Sheffield United held you. You get me? Everton are trying not to go down, bruv. They're trying not to go down. Ugh, I'm going to give it to Everton, blood. 2-1 at the bridge. Say something. Say something about that. I don't know what you're going to say. Bottom line is that is a beautiful segue into... Beautiful segue into Everton are hit with another 2 points. I didn't even read it at all. I just saw it, saved it. It was like, yeah, bar level this. So here we go. Let's talk about it, people.
Think I'm a player, cause I got bitches everywhere.
Oh, look at me being so lazy. I was just about to just read you something and you couldn't see far, my guys. All right, let's level up. All right, so we hear Everton hit with another 2-point deduction after breaking PSR rules, leaving troubled club on the brink of relegation. Everton have been handed a 2 points deduction, leaving them just above the drop zone. And that's the relegation zone. That's what I'm saying. They need to score. Look out, Chelsea on Monday, boy. The Toffees have been slapped with a 2-point deduction for breaking profit and sustainability rules last season, which they plan to appeal again. It's the second deduction they have been hit with this season after being docked 6 points, 10 before the successful appeal earlier in the campaign. Toffees were charged by the Premier League for their fresh PSR breach back in January and have been awaiting their punishment ever since. And now the Premier League have announced that their wait is over, confirming that they have been handed a 2-point penalty, taking their total deduction this season to 8 points. A Premier League statement reads: the Independent Commission has given an intermediate 2-point deduction, immediate 2-point deduction to Everton FC for the breach of the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, PSR, for the period ending season 22-23. Over a 3-day hearing last month, the Independent Commission heard evidence and arguments from the club in respect of the range of potential miscreants factors for its attempted breach of 16.6 million, including the impact of its 2 successful PSR charges. But I've heard it's not 16. I heard it's 200. Or I don't know why they keep putting this low figure down. Having done so, the commission determined that the appropriate section to be 2-point deduction taken effect immediately. The Independent Commission reaffirmed the principle that any breach of the PSR is significant and justifies, indeed requires, a sporting sanction. The hit drops the Merseyside club from 29 points in 15th place down to 27 points in 16th place, just 2 points above Nottingham Forest in 18th place. Luton. Everton already in the relegation scrap before their new punishment, but will now feel that survival is an uphill battle in the remaining 7 games of the season. Everton followed the Premier League's announcement with a statement of their own announcing their intention to appeal the decision. It read: in January 2024, Everton were charged by the Premier League for breaching the permitted profit and sustainability threshold for the assessment period during 2022 to 23. The matter was referred to the Premier League Commission, which was today announced Everton will receive an immediate 2-point deduction. While the club's position has been that no further sanction was appropriate, the club is pleased to see that the Commission has given the credit to the majority of the issues raised by the club, including the concept of the double punishment and the significant I don't even know what that word is. I think I said it before. I don't know. Circumstances facing the club due to the war in Ukraine and the high level of cooperation and early admission of the club's breach. Everton remains committed to working collaboratively. You know the word. I can't say it. You know what I'm talking about, with the league on all matters relating to PSR, but extremely concerned by the inconsistency of the different commissions in respect of points deductions applied. The club would like to place on record its thanks to the fan advisory board, and the other fan groups for their submissions during this process, and all the Evertonians for all their ongoing patience and unsustained support. The club and its legal representatives have begun their preparation to appeal the Commission's decisions. No further comment will be made at this time. The Premier League's PSR regulations allow clubs to lose 105 over a 3-year accounting period. Everton Everton have now been found to have breached that threshold for 2 consecutive periods. Everton's 6-point deduction earlier in the campaign came after they breached the allowed 105 threshold by 19.5. The extent of their breach for the second charge has now been confirmed to be 16.6. Nottingham Forest were charged on the same date as Everton in January, were handed a 4-point deduction for their breaches of 34.5 across 3 periods. The Reds have also confirmed they will be appealing the decision in a similar fashion to how Everton appealed their first deduction in intend to appeal this second and intend to appeal the second punishment. Everton manager Sean Dyche has already urged his team to focus on the controllables during their relegation dogfight and focus on their results instead of any points deduction. Speaking at the 1-0 win over Burnley on Saturday, he said, I reminded the players that we can control the controllables. That's so funny. Pardon me. We've had another step forward to change that by beating Burnley. I'm not saying we have every answer, but it is a very important victory, and I think that's another step forward in the mentality to take the rest of the season on. Poor Everton, man. It's not poor Everton, right? It's not poor Everton. Let me leave the table up there so we can talk about that table. It's not poor Everton. I'm not saying, like that shouldn't happen. You broke the rules, is what is. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like feeling sorry for someone who broke the law. But see, someone who broke the law. Now, would you say it's fair for someone who steals a loaf of bread to be sitting next to a rapist or a serial murderer, like sitting there? Yeah, go think about what you did. Like, there's levels to the game. You know what I mean? Maybe community service, may go work in the shop that you stole from, get me for free or some shit like that. There's levels to the game. Everyone don't need to be put in a cell for crime, because a crime could be anything. You can not pay. Well, we don't have that here, but like in America, if you don't pay all your taxes, you know what I'm saying? Something silly. It's not even like you pay. If you miss $10, they don't care. You've broken the law. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around it. It's like parking on a yellow line. Technically, you're breaking laws. I know it's probably guidelines and stuff that you're breaking. It's not the law. You know what I mean? Because half the time these men ain't even enforcing it. But I'm not sorry for them for that. I'm sorry for them for not knowing what go on with your life. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what go on with your life. I'm surprised that the Sun doesn't have the asterisks by Nottingham Forest and Everton, because when Sky do their thing, you can see the asterisks on it. I think Nottingham Forest got like 3 and Everton got 2. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So it's weird. What's weird for me is I know Everton admitted it, and I think Nottingham Forest is playing along as well. So you can get stuff done. You know what I mean? You can wrap it up easier when it's, well, I say that. That's what the law says, and that's what the court says. Like, if you play along, you don't mess around, all right, which I found ridiculous. I find that crazy anyway. If you broke the law, play along or don't play along, we coming for you. That's what it should be. It shouldn't be, if you play along, then less time. Then what? This is why mafia killer man, contract killer man are out, and they got books and they can do TV shows now because they did their little bit of time, but they told on a bagger man. They helped put other bagger man in, but they did a little bit of time, and then all right, we out. That's insane. The person did the crime. That's what shows you the telling is like the biggest crime. The telling is the biggest crime. You know what I mean? If they're willing to let murderers and rapists and people out early because they're helping with other things that they think is more important, that's insane. But just span off there a little bit. Let's get back onto football. Again, I don't feel bad for Everton because they did break the rules. I just feel bad because there's like, can you just get this done so they can deal with it? You know what I'm saying? They should be able to like get that information in, as in, listen, we're docking you this much. And you can appeal right here, now, today, here. You hear it? I'm appealing. You know what I'm saying? As I hear in court, when even a judge says it, you'll be like, yeah, like you're sentenced to 25 years. Boom. I'm sure that your lawyers and your team are going to appeal it. So what's the point? What's the point? You know what I mean? What's the point in saying the words? because they're going to appeal it. Then you're gonna have to go through another process. Maybe it's quicker. Like, wait, what? Nah, man, we got you on camera. Shut up. Done. You're going. Or we didn't see that, and we didn't know that. All right, cool. You're not going to jail. There's levels to this, man. But I worry. I don't worry for Everton, as in, I think this is going to be their first time they went down. No, I think this is going to be the first time they went down, and they're one of the forefathers of the Premier League. Is it 5 or 6? Because people keep talking about the big 6. I'm sure it was 5 clubs. You get me? I know Arsenal was one of them. You get me? Obviously, Man United, probably Liverpool. I don't know who else was it. No, I need to say it because it's important. You know what I mean? I don't know if Chelsea was involved. Who were the breakaway clubs to start the Prem? Let's see. Who were the clubs that started the Premier League? Okay. No, it's not. I don't want to know who were the 12. It's 12. I thought it was 5. Oh, no, that's the English League. I'm talking about the Premier League. Who created it? I'm sure it wasn't that many. It says there's a lot here. They're showing everyone who was in it. I don't want to see everyone who was in it. I just want to know who were the founders. Yeah, here we go. The foundation of the... So there you go. The big 5. So the big 5 were Arsenal, Everton, Liverpool, Manchester United, and Tottenham. There you go. That's for the 5 there. We own the Premier League, blood. You know what I mean? If it weren't for us, the rest of them man there wanted probably to stay. I'm gonna have to do a video on this. You know what I mean? It's very interesting. You know what I mean? I remember watching the documentary about the Premier Leagues when the Premier League was starting. Certain man, they were treating the Premier League how Gary Neville and them man are treating the Super League. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, and it's got nothing to do with they're trying to break up the pyramid. No, they're not. They wanted to go and start their own thing so they can play on a Wednesday or on a Saturday or something. They weren't leaving. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Even you hear certain people talk about that. Sorry, I've gone off a little tangent. But when you hear people talk about that, right, the Super League, they keep crying, like, say, if the big, let's call it top 6, if the top 6 bounced, the Premier League, like, as in left, no longer in the Premier League. Premier League is the Scottish League now. Real talk, bruv. Real talk. I don't like when Gary Neville puffs off his chest because he says it in one sentence and then the next sentence says the Premier League wouldn't be the Premier League without man. So if it's not without man, don't run your mouth. Know how to talk to people. That's what I'm saying. These people in businesses, blood, they don't realize that they're talking to humans. Yeah, this is about their business, but these men are ruthless, blood. If any of the Premier League clubs could leave, and get more money than they earn now, they would bounce, bruv. Because you ain't taking no disrespect. Why would I stay here to hear jibby jabber jabber and I can go over there and make $2 billion a year? Easy work. What? Yeah. Watch your back, FIFA. Watch your back, UEFA. That's all I'm saying. But I actually said that Everton were going to go down this season. And that was before any point talk. I just think they've been flirting with it too much. You know what I'm saying? They've been flirting with it for about 3-4 seasons. They've been flirting with it. It's time. And I want Luton to stay up. I can't lie. Especially out of the 3, the 3 that came up, Luton, Burnley, Sheffield United, I want Luton to stay. And I don't care who goes down. Everton, Forest, I don't care who goes down. I don't think Brentford should go down. I don't think Palace should go down. I don't think Fulham should go down. Anyone that's near it that probably could get dragged in. Nah, it's between Everton and Forest. Forest, you came in here and you overspent. I'm hearing more than, I thought it was 17 players. I'm hearing it's like 30. Nah, bruv, you can't do that. You can't do that. You get me? That's in a one way you kind of respect Burnley because they just came up and we're going to play the same way that we played in the Championship, except this ain't the Championship, pimp. That's the one thing that they got to learn. I understand that you don't go crazy like Forest. Yeah, you don't go crazy. Let's buy everything, switch it all up because we ain't got no one, because they had to start giving all their loan players back. I understand that. But that ain't the way to go. And to keep your same playing style isn't the way to go. There is a gap that probably needs to be filled for another league in between the Championship and the Premier League, because I think there's a big gulf. You could smash the Championship, smash it wide, and then come up into the Premier League and get dog walked. You get me? I don't know if the year that Derby got the worst ever Premier League record ever, if they won the Championship the season before. I don't know. But clearly they were one of the best because they got to the Premier League, right? You know what I mean? Crazy. Didn't Burnley win? Ain't Burnley the champions from last year of the Championship? Then they mollywop it. Look at Sheffield United. I don't know where they came, but they're here. They're here for a reason. There's a gap. The Premier League, instead of a Super League, we need to think lower. Move the Premier League up, put something in there. Because the Championship, as good as it is, there's still a gulf from when these men come up. They're still the bottom three. Look, they're literally the bottom three after 31 to 32 games. The three teams that came up are the bottom three. There's a gulf. There's a gulf straight up and down. Although, I'm saying Forest didn't come last season. They come the season before. Either way, look, the bottom four are just newly promoted teams. Everton are down here because they've been struggling, brothers and sisters. They've been struggling. But anyway, I'll move off that topic now, man. Did that. I didn't have it on my list. Well, I have it on my list, but I actually don't have nothing to click on, so I'm going to have to find something. We're going to talk about Arsenal real quick, man. We're going to talk about it. All right, hold tight.
I got my girl, you got your man. Keep it cool, nothing has to change. Just take one.
Okay. The Arsenal game. There's so many different things that I can talk about. But I just want to talk about the criminal penalty. That's what I want to talk about in the last minute. I don't see, as you could see there, the elbow. That's a red card, but forget that, blood. Forget that. Let's talk about this right here. Watch the raging star boy, the Prince. You know he don't do this. He got robbed, bruv. He got taken out. Correct. It wasn't the last minute. It was the last second. You get me? Saka had to be pushed away from the referee after he was denied a last gasp penalty against Bayern Munich. The Arsenal star found himself through on goal in the 96th minute on the Champions League quarterfinal first leg. Look, he was gone. The ball has passed the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's right leg is trying to get the ball. So he is going forward, and then he realizes Saka's gone. So he's stretching his legs. He's taking him out. You know what I'm saying? People are forgetting. This is what they're forgetting. If you can see Saka right there, he has turned himself. So he was going in one direction. I was coming towards the goalkeeper. Then, whap! I'm turning that way. And that's how you know that's how them man. See how I was blurry? That's how them players move. Like that. It's not all right, I'm going forward. Let me turn this way. So I'm all in control. No. You're running, and you drop. So your arm comes out to the side. The leg that was there turns while you're planting this leg. Then you come back round. You get me? It's a rotation. I have to do it like this. I don't give a damn. So it'll be like this. So you're running, and then you turn. When you turn, the arm comes out. This leg will come out to the side because you're spinning to go this way now. You know what I'm saying? He catches this leg while it's in the air. He catches that leg. Them man trying to say the Prince stuck his leg out. Nah, blood. The keeper stuck his leg out. You man are insane, blood. Look at that baby boy. Look at him. And the referee got no balls, bruv. No balls. Couldn't even look a young man in his face. Embarrassing. And I heard it's a young ref. Embarrassing, bruv. Embarrassing. With the scores at 2-2, Saka collided. Saka did not collide. Saka got taken out by Bayern Munich's goalkeeper, Nevia's outstretched leg. There you go. The winger immediately fell to the floor, but referee Glenn Nyberg, clearly believing Saka initiated the contact, waved away the penalty claim to Arsenal's fury. After he blew the whistle, the final whistle, Saka got back onto his feet and confronted the ref. The winger ran up to the Swedish official to complain, and he pointed to his leg that made the contact with Nevia. Gunner's assistant boss Albert was quickly on the scene and pushed Saka away, who then waved his arms around in frustration. TNT Sports commentator Alan McCoy said he genuinely feels it's a penalty. I thought he definitely got there first, but I think there is an element of him throwing his leg into him a little bit. Rio Ferdinand, disgraced as he ranted, "That is a penalty. I can't believe it. I'm in the stadium walking around in disbelief with my hands on my head. How has that not been given?" The pundit added that he felt that the referee should have been called over to the VAR monitor to double check his decision for himself. Martin Keown raged, "If you had 10 top refs here tonight, nine of them wouldn't have given it. The referee would have. Oh no, would have. Sorry, 9 of them would have given it. The referee would be the only one to not give it. Oh, this ref would be the only one not to have given it. I find it quite alarming." The Arsenal fan and Sun columnist Piers Morgan's fumed on Twitter, "That is a penalty. End." But the Gunners hero Ian Wright thought the ref made the right call, tweeting, "Not a pen for me. Work to do in Munich." Fair enough. You're wrong. You get me? Ian can be wrong. Harry Kane shared his thoughts on the post, saying, "It's a 50-50. If he was on my team, I would have said it was a penalty." yeah. That's a good statement. That's a good line, England captain, because you know you got to buck up with him. You know that. And I saw you talking to him afterwards. You know that. That's a good answer. That's a good England captain. I know him, but we're playing against each other today. Kind of answer on the decision. Mikel Arteta bluntly confirmed that after the game that VAR looked at the decision and it was not a spot kick. Fans were left split over the controversy, with one saying it's a disgrace, another added, "I don't care if Saka leaves his leg a little bit. You literally seen Nivea's leg lunge." Others felt differently, saying it's 100% not a penalty. There is zero intent to trip by Nivea, and Saka is sticking his leg out. More reacted, "All things considered, Saka should probably have kicked the ball into the net instead of deciding to kick Nivea in the shins." Meanwhile, Thomas Tuchel was also left angry at the referee after his side was denied a penalty in the 67th minute. Gabriel picked up the ball after... Oh, Thomas Tuchel, you know, I was thinking about the Brentford. I was like, why are they bringing in a Brentford manager? Gabriel picked up the ball after David Rayner took the goal kick, seemingly thinking that the game was not in play despite the whistle being blown. On the handball, Tuchel said, "The referee made a huge mistake. I know it was a crazy situation. They put the ball down. He whistles, and then the defender takes the ball with his hands. What makes us really angry is the explanation on the pitch. He told our players it was a kid mistake and he won't give a penalty for that in a Champions League quarter-final. It's a horrible explanation. A kid's mistake, an adult's mistake, whatever. We feel angry because it was a huge decision against us." After seeing a replay of the incident Tuchel was talking about, Ferdinand added, "It's a pen. Oh my gosh, how can that not be given? I was so adamant about the Saka one. I'm even more about this one. It's unbelievable. How can he blow the whistle like that and not give it?" Now, I've seen it because I didn't know what the players were crying about because the cameras weren't on the Arsenal goalkeeper and defender until you see Gabriel pick it up, place it, and kick it back, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you see the full thing, it's ridiculous, bruv. I don't know what Gabriel is thinking, and the referee, both Gabriel in that moment, stupid move, and the referee's an idiot. The referee's an idiot. Let's not mix nothing. You get me? I got my Arsenal cap on, but I don't give a damn. I know how to talk about football. That was a penalty. It don't make a difference. A foul throw is a kid's mistake. They still call them. You get me? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That was poor refereeing. I hope He has to sit his backside down for a little bit. I don't want him to go nowhere. I don't want him to go to no other country to no. You sit down and do some work, blood. You get me? Do some homework. Because you can't be. I wouldn't send him to Hackney Marshes. You're embarrassing referees now. Referees are getting embarrassed by the game. By the game. And I think the problem is it's not VAR, because I like VAR, because we are VAR. When we're watching on the screen, even if you're in the stadium, you got a different angle, you are VAR. That's who you are. That's why you're complaining. That's why you're like, no, man, I can see it. What are you talking about? We stop, we share pictures, we share little clips. We are VAR. So I like it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there's little bits where it's a bit annoying. I know that. But otherwise, how can you not want? That's like saying, they're taking too long with this court case. Don't you want it to be right for both sides? Don't you want the person who's being accused to have everything looked at the right way? And don't you think the people who are accusing should have everything lined up, all their ducks in line? You can't just be saying things and doing things. Yeah, we think you're guilty. You were there, done. Send him to the dungeon. No, you can't be doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a damn how long things take. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If I'm honest with you, I don't care. I don't go to the games that much because I don't have that to be wasting on football. You get me? The closest I come to wasting on football is paying my subscription, buying my shirts for my missus, for my babies. That's where I go. You see what I'm, you get me? I spend my money, but what I could get to keep from Arsenal, I'm not going. I can stay at home in my own yard, be comfortable, go toilet when I want, no queues, get a drink, no queues. You know what I mean? Have the perfect camera angle. I can see everything. There's people in the stadium that can't see what we can see. Trust that. You know what I mean? Trust that. That's why I can't get rid of VAR. I just think the referees need to start using VAR. Stop having VAR just there to tell you things. Use it. You know what I mean? There's no way you know. This is your other camera. Use it. I wouldn't care if a ref used VAR for everything. I wouldn't care. Get it right. This is too important. This is too important. As I keep saying, as Maradona said himself, if there was VAR back in the day, the hand of God that goes straight away. It's not even we don't even talk about it, because they would talk about it so much over the time. Done. I don't even know if he probably would have got a red card. Done. Does he get to do his wonder run? You know what I mean? England might win the thing. You never know. That's why it doesn't matter. It only matters. The only time that it matters for time is that people got things to do, right? People got things to do. People got places to go. You got to get back home. Depending on if it's under the lights, then you got to travel far. Depending on where you come from, if it's Newcastle playing a London team, God damn it. If it's a London team playing a Newcastle, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even, that's just like the longest that I could think of right now. You know what I mean? But going overseas even, you can't be farting around. Everyone needs to go home. You know what I'm saying? Life. You got to try and keep everything in life. Not only when it's on TV, there's other stuff on television. You can't just be, yeah, it's us. The whole world is us. Even in a football bubble, there's other things people want to be watching. Get me? There's YouTubers people rather be watching than the actual game. They rather watch YouTubers watching the game than the actual game, maybe. You know what I'm saying? You got to time travel. There's police got to control the crowds to get home. Other things are happening within the city. The world isn't run just by football. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take everything into account when it comes to the time. That's my only thing that I would say, you know, I respect that. That's why you got to be a little bit on it, but don't rush. You get me? Because I keep bringing up, because these are decisions that matter. I bring up court and police and stuff because that matters. You understand? This matters in our little football bubble, but in life, it matters. Decisions like that matter. You know what I'm saying? These is lives, livelihoods. People's lives are on the line. Not lives, livelihoods are on the line. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the players that you see, the owner that you see. It's not just them. There's thousands of people who work for clubs, accountants and all that, that if shit goes left, people get sacked. You know what I'm saying? And what happens? People get sacked, can't find no other work in the field that they want to do, can't pay their rent, can't pay their mortgage, they hit road, they do other things, they do madness, everything happens, people break up, all because what? a referee decision. Yeah, I made that connection. But do you see what I'm saying? If you literally walk it down, it's as simple as someone in 10 Downing Street going tick or cross, and now when the process happens after that ticking cross, that process happens, 2-2s. Now we don't have this right. Now we don't get that benefit. Now we all because someone went like that. That's what you can narrow it down to, or because someone goes, you know what I'm saying? You can get hurt because you walk across an estate, top boy sees you walking across the estate, he looks at the youngins, does this. Now you don't have nothing no more. That your life is taken because someone went like this. So, or he could have been chatting to a gal and she's like, what are you talking about? Pushes him. What? Head sees, who's that over there? He's not bothered about the girl pushing him. Who's that you over there? That's you walking. So you get beat up now because a girl pushed a guy and now his vision changed. Little things like that, blood. That's what life is. Little things like that. Little, tiny little things like that. I could say something in this. Someone else gets annoyed. They make another video. Someone else makes a video at them being annoyed. Them two buck up in the street. All because Karma said so. Crazy. But I don't really care what anyone says. It was a penalty. Yeah. That was a penalty. What's on the screen now? That was a penalty. And Saka definitely was a penalty. Definitely. You can't get more clearer than that. But I ain't got no fear, man. I'm a little worried about the noise. You get me? For the players, not for me. You get me? But for the players, they're going to get it when they go to Germany. It is going to be ringing off. I just want them to be ready to play their game. You understand me? All right. So talked about that. All right. Next up, we're going to be talking Calvin Phillips. Looks like Leeds want to save him. About goddamn time.
Say I'm a player, 'cause I got bitches everywhere.
Thankfully, God, I don't know why these certain players leave these clubs, blood. Keep your backside where you at. You know what I mean? Even for someone like Grealish, keep your backside where you at. Grealish, there was another guy who left Aston Villa. He was their captain, I think, before Grealish. Black guy, bald. I can't remember his name. I think he's beginning with D. He went to City, did nothing, then went to Everton. Like, stop going to these clubs, bruv. You know you're not that guy. That's what's embarrassing. These players know. They know they are not that guy. Straight up. They know better. And it's embarrassing. I find it embarrassing. But anyhow, let's just check this out. Leeds make contact with Calvin Phillips over an emotional transfer return to the end and 2-year nightmare. Leeds have reportedly inquired about the possibility of signing Calvin Phillips. The 28-year-old left Ellen Road to join Manchester City in a $45 million transfer 2 years ago. However, he struggled to establish his spot in Guardiola's starting lineup and has since made just 31 appearances across all competitions. Phillips is currently enduring a nightmare loan spell at West Ham. It couldn't be any worse right now. The midfielder was heckled by fans following a 4-3 defeat to Newcastle after giving away a penalty. And he also lost his spot in the England squad, being replaced by Manchester United's Kobe Mainoo. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Philip is now in search of a fresh start elsewhere. And according to the French outlet Sports Zone, Leeds have inquired about re-signing him. The Whites recently made contact with Manchester City regarding a possible transfer. City are allegedly willing to accept 25 for Phillips. So what? Is that half? I might be a little bit under half. The midfielder joined Leeds Academy at the age of 14 and progressed through the club's youth ranks before signing for his first professional contract 4 years later. He went on to make 234 appearances for the Whites, scoring 14 goals. Keep your backside where you're dead there. You understand me? I don't know where man are going. Where are you going? For what? I understand it when man come from a foreign team. Yeah, I mean that maybe like Brazilian team. Let's Let's call it what it is. Certain teams, certain countries, the leagues are lower in it. They're lower quality. They might have better individual players, like the Brazilians. Everyone wants to get the Brazilians in because you know what you're getting. You know what I mean? More or less, you know what you're getting. You know what I mean? But that's different. Them coming from there, but you being like look at Declan Rice. You being the man at West Ham. Look at the step up. Effortless. Step up is effortless. What? That's why everyone's saying West Ham got robbed. Rash could easily be 150, 200. Easy. From what we are seeing, easily. We bumped them. They were acting like they kept pushing up. We bumped them, blood. That's a bump. We robbed West Ham. I don't know where Calvin Phillips thought he was going. I ain't seen nothing wow for Leeds. He was as good as the rest of them. He was as good as Bamford. You know what I mean? Somerville, even though it's not the same position, Somerville's better. The other youth that they got a couple man over there. Who's Calvin Phillips to think, yeah, blood, I'm going over to City to what? Move Rodri. Where was you going to play? Sit your backside down, blood. You get me? Unless you were going for money only. Salute to you, blood. When football is no longer your passion and you're like, yo, I need to take this. All right, cool. Do your thing. But with that, you might as well have gone Saudi, bruv. Go and get real P, stack it, rack it for 2 years, then come back in it. Cool. What you've done now, you've killed yourself. Get me? You can come back. Anyone can make a nice comeback, but you just got to get yourself flowing again. I personally believe you should never have left Leeds. And if Leeds do come back for you, go. Run. Don't ask for no car. Run back to Leeds, bruv. You get me? And show up and show out. Sign off, lifetime contract, and done with yourself, bruv. You are a Leeds quality. Championship to doing okay in the Premier League. That's your level. You are not. You get me? I'm sure he has the medals. I don't know if he has them, but I'm sure he has the medals for the triple. I'm assuming. I don't know if he's got all 3 medals. I don't know if he took part that much, but you can show the grandkids, look, but can you show them any highlights? No. The highlights, your best highlights are going to be at Leeds where you didn't win. Although you got promoted, I guess. He was part of the team that got promoted. No, so he did win. He did win in Leeds. But as in the Premier League, his Premier League era. Bar City, he ain't win nothing. You get me? And that's given. If you're not part of the first 16, you ain't do nothing. You get me? You ain't do nothing. I feel sorry for him, but you need to stop that. You need to know who you are, know your limits. It's all good and well saying, yeah, I want to test myself. You can do that at international level. If you can hang with your man them at international level, then you be like, yo, you know what? I might have a move, blood. You get me? But it's not Leeds to City. You get me? This ain't a Cantona thing, bruv. You ain't Cantona from Leeds to United. No, you're not that dude. You get me? You're not Vardy, come from Nod League to Leicester. You're not yet Fleetwood or whatever it was. You're not these man. He's not. Certain man you could just see they're not that guy. Baby steps, man. Baby steps. Or just keep yourself where you at. You would have been good being a one club man. That would have been you. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's doing with himself. But I hope this is true. I hope Leeds do come knocking, take him back home, man, and help your boy out. Help your boy out, because it was ridiculous. All right, people, let me know what you're thinking about that. Do you think he should go back to Leeds? Do you think he should return to City, fight for that spot, or maybe go back out on loan somewhere else so he can get his legs back? What do you think he should be doing? I don't know, man. But we'll be back after this, and we're going to talk about how you're allowed to punch. You're allowed to punch people now. Let's talk.
The Bar Level Sports Show, your midweek sports fix. Join us live every Wednesday at 12 noon with your hosts Karma and MC50. Fast-paced, dynamic, and always on point. The Bar Level Sports Show, where the action never stops.
All right, people. All right, so here we go. We're going straight in. Furious fans. Fans furious as James Maddison escapes red despite punching the Nottingham Forest star Ryan Yates They didn't appear. He punched him in the stomach. He gave him one of these. Boom. You know what I mean? Gave him one of those. It reminded me of a punch a missus, one of my exes, gave to me one time. Younger years. Yeah, she punched me in the stomach. Boom. And it shocked me. I was like, did you just hit me? It was funny. Leicester Square is because I wanted to go yard. My ride was going. I had a brethren who was driving. I didn't want to take bus and thing. Driving. He had 2 seats for me and mine. She had her cousin with her. Your cousin can go about her business, blood, because she met us here. She met us here. So how she got here, she can find her way home. You get me? You're coming with me. You get me? Her dad was not someone to be playing with. You get me? Shout out Mr. P. He was not someone to be playing with. And I'm not leaving his daughter out in Leicester Square, making her way home. No, you coming. You can be upset with me. And then she gave me a little boom. And that's what Maddison did to Ryan Yates. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you walk up to someone on a football field and just slap their face, you off. Doesn't matter if it's you can't touch, man. You can't do that. Unless you're fighting for the ball, you can't be touching people. Anyhow, let's read this, man. Nottingham Forest ace fell to the floor after he was seamlessly hit in the stomach by the England midfielder. Referee Simon Hooper did not spot the off-the-ball incident just before halftime, but VAR did take a look. However, they decided not to punish Maddison. Fans have been left fuming over the decision, with no one saying so Maddison can punch someone very clearly, and it isn't an automatic red. Cheers again, VAR. Another added, how Maddison not been sent off for that clear punch? A third reacted, Maddison should be off. Punching the Nottingham Forest lad in the stomach is a red, not even a yellow card. Others thought Yates was lucky not to receive his marching orders as he was signaling for the ref to check VAR. Oh my God, I hate that. I hate that. He was going, check it, because the referee was basically saying he ain't see it. Check it then. This is not an offense. That's insane. And also saying book. I understand sometimes when people are saying book, they're saying book someone because you looked at them wrong. Like, come on, bruv, know the game. But this is ridiculous. You can't tell people, because the referee is the official on the field. He's the law. He's the enforcer. He is police. A policeman can't tell you. Don't tell me to go and check the cameras. But you weren't here. You didn't see. Your back was turned. He punched me in my stomach. The CCTV is right there. Go check it. How is that illegal? See, it's one of them stupid rules. Don't do this to the ref as if this is that. What? So maybe you're allowed to swear at the referee. Clearly, as in words, you're allowed. I don't know about hand signals, because then everyone can see it, and then I don't know, it's a shame. But this is not an offense. They need to take that shit out. Taking off your t-shirt is not an offense. They need to take that shit out. There's stupid rules. Don't touch the referee. What is he made out of fucking fiberglass? Don't touch the referee. Pussy holes, blood. You get me? That's what make me not like referees, except I do like one referee. You get me? Georgia Rooney. You get me? That's because I spoke to her. I know Wagwan. These referees here are idiots in the Premier League, blood. We need a whole new fresh. But luckily, guys, as I spoke to a referee, and she also develops other referees, like the babies, them coming up to be referees. She told me the future's bright. So maybe in the next 10, 15, we might see something. You get me? God damn it. He was already on a yellow card, and the player would normally get a booking for such a gesture. This gesture here, you get booked for that. Fucking idiots. Pundit Jamie Redknapp said at halftime, there was not enough in it. There was not enough in it. Meanwhile, Roy Keane slammed the way Yates fell to the floor, calling him a nice kid, but he goes down really easy too often. After the game, Forest gaffer Nuno Santos said, I was surprised. Maddison lost composure and punched Yates in the stomach. What they saw clearly is not the same as what we saw. I wouldn't speak if it wasn't 100% sure. Yates told Sky Sports, Madison is a good player. I know he makes them tick. It's my job to disturb the momentum. A few decisions probably didn't go our way, but we've seen the inconsistencies in the Premier League this season. Spurs went ahead in the game when Moralo turned a cross into his own net, but Forest leveled things before the breakers. Chris Wood smashed in the ball home beyond Vicarao, Tottenham keeper. Spurs then regained the lead as Mickey van der Ven powerful strike flew into the top corner. And Pedro made it 3-1 as Spurs moved into the top 4. I think that it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It can't be an English bias because I'm guessing Yates is English. But as far as I know, Newcastle's Bruno is allowed to do that. He's allowed to hit you with that. That's what I do know. And now we know that Madison's allowed to give you one of those. That's what we do know. You get me? Cool. Newcastle and Tottenham players are allowed to hit you. So far, that's all I know. You get me? Oh, and Harry Kane's allowed to give you one of those in the throat. There you go. Bayern, Tottenham, and Newcastle. Got to play them differently because they're allowed to do things no one else is allowed to do. Clearly, it's not me. Look, you saw it. Man, punch man in the stomach. Nada. Get to have a little conversation with the referee. That's what them man are talking about. God damn embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing and speaking of getting hit, we're going to talk about Benjamin White and what Alan Shearer had to say. Okay, we go straight into this. Ben White called a effing joke and a prat by Alan Shearer and Lineker for embarrassing play acting during Arsenal's win. Yeah, say it again. Arsenal's win. Know what you're saying. Ben White has been slammed by Alan Shearer and Gary Lineker for his play acting during Arsenal's win over Brighton. White put on another impressive display as Arsenal breezed past the Seagulls 3-0 to return to the summit of the Premier League. But despite the top performance from White, who has just been named in Arsenal's March Player of the Month, it was his off-the-ball antics that got most people talking. The Gunners' right back was spotted going down to the ground after a light nudge from Brighton's Perisic. Can't say his last name. White fell to the turf and began clutching his neck while rolling around as if he was seriously hurt. The defender quickly returned to his feet following the incident, and the Brighton player escaped punishment for the push given its tame nature. Football legends Lineker and Shearer didn't take kindly to the overreaction from White and made their thoughts crystal clear on the Rest is Football podcast. While discussing the weekend's action, Lineker asked, should we mention the Ben White incident? To which Shearer responded, yes, we should. What a effing joke. Former Spurs and Barcelona striker added, what I don't understand, I don't like, and I never have liked is play acting. It's play acting. I don't get it, and I understand why I don't get it or understand why players do it, but especially now when you've got so many cameras at the ground and you've got VAR anyway that will look back at incidents. Do you not think to yourself that's a bit embarrassing doing that? And Ben White is not the only one, by the way. Lots of players do it, but I just don't know why you'd bring that on yourself. You just look a prat. Shearer then doubled down and slammed the White's reaction again, saying, absolutely, it was embarrassing, very embarrassing. The pair weren't the only ones to hit out at White following the incident with the BBC Match of the Day comments. Steve Wilson, likened a 26-year-old to a boxer with a glass chin. During his commentary of the Premier League clash, Wilson said, and now off the ball, the Brighton player and Ben White. Ben White is furious here. Let's go back and see what happened. I think you would say Ben White must have been a boxer. A boxer's what? What's this? He's got a glass chin. A glass chin is the term. Yeah, we know what glass chin means. White is well known amongst Arsenal fans for his propensity to favour the dark arts during matches, but it's his superb form in all other aspects of the game that mostly catch the eye, with the four-time England international forming a crucial cog in the defence, in the best defence in the league, while scoring 2 goals and registering 4 assists in the process. I'm gonna say this. Hold on a minute. I think I got a video to prove that getting hit in the throat, it don't matter what you think it looked like. It don't matter what you think it looked like. It hurts, bruv. You get me? Someone does that in your throat. There. Just that. Or even here. You think because this is soft to you, pushing here, this shit hurts around the throat, but it stopped you breathing for a minute. All right? Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get this video up. Sorry, I got my wrong channel working. There you go. Let's see if I can get this guy on here. All right, so check this out. Check this out. Let me make this dude bigger. All right, watch this.
My semi-ready stance and my non-dominant side is forward and somebody's attacking me straight on, I am going to use my rear C-strike, just like this.
And that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. Getting hit, because that's all he did. Just did that. And it looked like nothing because he didn't hit him in the face. It hit him here. When I tell you, clearly, I don't know where Alan is from. I don't know where Shearer is from. But these men ain't fought. These men clearly haven't fought. Getting hit in the throat, that's like saying having your balls flicked. Having your balls flicked. Someone flicking a man's ballsack will have him down. Down. Neck area. Last night, Harry Kane gave Gabriel one of these right here. Right here. In slow motion, you saw the whole face change. His whole face changed when you get hit here. It's not a joke. Now, I always think once you start rolling, you're doing too much. And maybe he did do too much. But for me, I also think that the doing too much is because of the referee and no one is putting it together. Check me out on this. Everybody knows about the go down, because if you stay on your feet, they don't count that as a foul. 80% of the time. I'd even say 90% of the time. They don't call it a foul. If you stay, that someone chops you, but you keep going, damn near falling. Theo used to do it a lot, damn near falling, but staying up because you don't want to go down. You don't get the penalty. You don't get the free kick. That's why they go down. That's why they hold the knee. That's why they're rolling, because they want you to know this hurts. You get me? It may not hurt as much as I'm showing you. You know what I mean? I remember getting my appendix. I don't think it popped because that would have been more rush, or does it hurt because it popped? Can't remember. But either way, got a scar right there. And I remember it hurting. And I remember on a Sunday, my mum thought that I was trying to get out of going to school on a Monday. But I was like, nah, I'm folded. Like, I ain't playing no Super Nintendo. I ain't playing no PlayStation. I ain't playing nothing. I'm folded. Bent up. I ain't doing nothing. Not TV, nothing. And that's when she knew. Not eating. Yeah, he's not well. So, head over to the hospital. And after laying there for a while, I started feeling better. My mum was talking to another mum. And I'm there laughing, just listening to them. I'm laughing at what they're talking about. My mum goes to me, can you stop laughing, please? Because the doctors are going to come round and they're going to see that you're fine. They're going to make us go home. And I'm like, really? Stop listening? All right, sad face. I'm in pain. I'm here for a reason. But they read you. And people can read shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? People can read shit wrong. Me, yesterday, I interviewed an 18-year-old, right? As I was getting my questions prepared, at first I didn't know her age. I was just, all right, footballer, let me get these questions down. And I'm thinking to myself, when I found out the age, I did most of it already. I was like, what am I doing this for some young buck for? You know what I mean? They're not ready. When I tell you this girl's super intelligent, blood. Super intelligent. Super intelligent. I was listening to her. Like, wow. I even told her interview, I was like, what that answer that can you big up your mum and your dad for raising you right, please? I was don't judge a book by its cover. I say it, you know what I mean? I try to live it, but at the same time, I do judge a book by its cover because you got to do that off safety. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it off safety, of your experience, what's happened before. I ain't going to judge you as in, you can't come in here. I'm going to judge you as in, okay, I've seen someone act like that before. I've seen someone move like that before. I know what that means. Let me bounce, or let me move over here now, or let me talk to that person in a certain way because I know wagwan, or I know what's coming next. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm judging. You get me? You shouldn't judge, but there's levels of judging. You get me? I believe when they say don't judge a book by its cover, it means don't just give your opinion about that whole person and you don't know them. Get me? That's like saying if I was in LA right now, just because I'm walking in a red t-shirt, don't make me a blood. Like, what's wrong with you people? Ask a question. Shit. You know what I mean? Somehow they probably wouldn't even ask. Just roll and shoot. He's wearing red. He's with them. Bam. Like, damn, son. That to me, that's judging. You know what I mean? That's judging. If I see a woman in a short skirt, I don't automatically think 304 or whatever they're calling these women these days. You know what I mean? I pay attention. You know what I mean? First, I'm looking because goddamn. But okay. Surroundings. Are we out? Not we, and as in, where are we? Are we in the middle of the ends? Why are you walking around like that? If it's West End and you're going to a slick place and you want to look, all right, we in the lights. That's why. But it could also be that she's just going home. Or maybe she's just leaving a link. She's just leaving the booty call. There's levels. You don't know until you know. But we all have experiences. As long as you are not, as long as the judgment is up here and for your safety, judge away. It's using the judgment up here and then expressing it. You don't need to express it. Judge up here and move accordingly. You dig me? So Ben, I'm with you, bruv. To me, he punched you in the throat. Not punch, but poked you in the throat. Even fingertips poked you in the throat. That shit hurt. I don't know if it was enough to go down. You know what I'm saying? Go down and roll around. Maybe just, I just need a second. Man, just punch me, just poke me in my throat. I just need a second. And then let them, man. And it is what it is. But the rolling around, I don't know why the rolling around counts. It doesn't make a difference. Like if someone attacks a woman and she screams like murder, because she's just been physically attacked. And I don't mean sexually. She's just been physically attacked. Like boom, 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 boom. Someone just gave it to her real quick. Bah, 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 bah. It doesn't matter that it was that, and it wasn't like she wasn't kidnapped. Like, what do you mean? You're allowed to scream. She probably ain't used to getting beaten. Like, what's the problem? Someone used to getting beaten probably would just take it, pick up their clothes, zip up, and then go about their business. You know what I mean? Trust that there's levels to the game. You need to watch the movie Miranda's Rights. It's not called Miranda's Rights, but I call it Miranda's Rights. It's called Miranda's Victim. It's about the Miranda rights in America, how they came to play. He kidnapped and sexually assaulted a girl, right? Mr. Miranda. And there's a point where she's telling her mum, right? And her mum's like, listen, this is basically wagwan for women. You get me? You let it be known no man's gonna want to marry you and all them kind of thing there. And then she looked at her mum and was like, you don't know what it's like. And the mum just looked at her. And within that scene, you know it's already happened to the mum. And the mum did the old school thing of fix your clothes, don't say nothing, keep it pushing. Because one, they're not going to do nothing anyway. And then they're going to try and turn it on you. What was you wearing? Where was you at? Was you flirting? Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. You dig me? And I'm like, wow, the silence with the mum when she just looked at her. She ain't tell her it happened to me. She just looked at her like, oh, what, you think you knew? It's like my son now, if something racial happens to him in like 10 years, someone calls him something and he's like, you don't understand, Dad. I'll just look at him. Like, you knew here. You get me? I've been here. You knew here. That'll be like me telling my granddad he don't know nothing about hard times and racism. What? I've never even had to tell my granddad that RIP, bless his cottons, both of them. I haven't had to never had to say that because I know the stories. I know what go on with their lives, where they come from, what they've been through. You understand? You know what I mean? That's why going through Tottenham, I remember driving with my granddad one time and he told me, because we was going to his brother's house, and he told me, literally on this same road, Tottenham High Road, him and his brother got chased by them man there, by them racist groups there, got chased. And I was like, shit. You get me? I've had racial abuse before, but not no gang chasing me. Well, I say that. That's a lie. Me and my cousin damn near took on a family from an estate. We were just walking by. And we heard this, nigga this, nigga that, nigga that, what? And we were younger than, what? Take all you, man. F this. They come running down. It was mad. It was madness. It was madness. But say all that to say, Benjamin, I'm with you. You do need to stop rolling around. You know what I'm saying? What is what is. You don't need to roll around with it. But I understand why these players roll around with it. It's because the officials don't do nothing. If you don't fall over, it ain't a foul. You get me? It ain't a foul. Or pulling the shirt. Some pulling the shirts are fouls. Not all of them. I don't know. But that's that said, pimps. That's that said. What's next on the list? Haha, Graham Potter. He's rejecting people because he wants Man United. Because it's about to go down. All right, here we go. Graham Potter holds talks over Ajax head coach job, but ex-Chelsea boss not currently sold on struggling Dutch club. The cheek of him. Get me? The cheek of him. That's what I gotta say. The cheek of you. Former Chelsea and Brighton boss Graham Potter met with the Dutch giants Ajax, who made him their prime target, but Potter is not convinced it is the right role for him at this stage in his career. Fair enough, that's different wording. Graham Potter is not keen on taking over as Ajax head coach at present, despite talks with the struggling Dutch club. Sky Sports understands the former. Sorry, hold on a minute. Make sure that's on screen. The former Chelsea and Brighton boss is understood to have become the prime target for them, and they recently held discussions about the role. However, Potter is not eager to progress things further at this stage. There is expected to be movement among managers and head coaches this summer, mainly due to the vacant roles at Liverpool and Bayern Munich, but also because of the speculation over the future of others such as Erik ten Hag at Man United. In December, Sky Sports News reported the 48-year-old Potter, who has been out of work since being sacked by Chelsea in April 2023, is expected to be on United's shortlist if they decide to part company with Ten Hag in the summer. Ajax have been without a permanent head coach since October, when Maurice Stingen was sacked. John Van Script has taken charge of the team on an interim basis, and they were smashed 6-0 by rivals Feyenoord on Sunday. Yeah, I heard about that. Damn. Ajax are 6th in the league, 33 points off leaders PSV, and as the end of the season nears, they were knocked out of the Europa Conference League, 4-0. A 4-0 loss to Aston Villa. Oh, is that what happened? Didn't even realize that. Yeah, man, poor Ajax. But it ain't really about you right now. It's about Potter. What, Potter? What, you think you're getting Man United's job? What, you think you get the Liverpool job? What, you think you're getting Bayern's job? That's what you think you're doing, bruv. I don't know. I don't know. I think that Southgate probably will get the Man United job, if anything. Liverpool job looks like they already got their guy lined up. So what, Bayern Munich, you think you're gonna take Tuchel's job, even though they already told Tuchel, yo, you're done, brother. That's crazy as well. You can't keep someone on and tell them they're done before they mess up your whole flow. I know it's their CV as well, but they could just be spiteful and mess up your whole flow and then just remake themselves, rebrand and come back and be good. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't do that. I would never do that. You know what I mean? You're fired. You wait. That's someone else's right. I want to say right privilege, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Let the manager say, like Klopp, yeah, I'm done at the end of the season, man. But I'm gonna give it everything I got to the end. Cool, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell a man, yo, we don't want you no more. But we ain't gonna get rid of you until the end. Might as well let you just finish this shit show that you're doing already. That is insane. But I don't see him getting any of those jobs. Any of them. Not if those clubs want to do well. Not if those clubs want to do well. Southgate should get a job before he gets a job. You get me? You did good at Brighton. You stunk up the place at Chelsea. And now you're just in limbo. Nah, bruv. Whereas Southgate stunk up the place at Middlesbrough. Took back office jobs at the FA. Now he the manager at England. Got England vibing. Yeah, he's next for something. He's next for something. I don't think Bayern Munich will take Southgate. And I don't think Liverpool will take Southgate. But I think Man United are on their way. They're on their way. He's on their list. I know that. So, boy, if Potter's on their list is looking shaky. But also, who is out there? You get me? I know everyone, not everyone, but I know most people saying that they want Zizi. You're going off his own personal career and then him being a Real Madrid legend. It wasn't really hard to step into the shoes and do stuff with Real Madrid. Come on, guys. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's probably pressure and stress for everything other than the football. Look who they have. And then look who the manager is. Like he don't know Wagwan around here. Easy work. But to come over here, different place, different culture, different team. Team is struggling. You're not their hero. You might get a season, but probably not. Half a season. And then people are going to start talking mess. And it will be about one of the greats. Nah, blood. And then you have to learn English. Nah, bruv. Allow that. Do that first. Get the lingo down. Although you probably say it's better to do it on the job. But nah, not as a Man United manager. That's too much stress, bruv. That's too much stress for me. But people, let me know where you think this guy here should be going. If anywhere. Because I don't think he should be going anywhere. You need to sit out, blood. Take that Chelsea money. Sit out. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, next up, I'm going to talk the ladies. Miss Leah Williamson is back in the fold for England. That's what we love.
Hottest takes, the latest scores, and the most electrifying moments in the world of sports. Don't miss out on the action. Tune in and turn up the intensity.
Okay. Leah Williamson, Arsenal defender, prime for the first England start in over a year as the Lionesses face the Republic of Ireland. Okay, that game has already happened. I don't know if they're going to say that on here. This might be an older topic, but I'm sure that game was yesterday. I'm sure it was yesterday. The Lionesses traveled to Dublin for their second Euro 2025 qualifying match. England were held to a 1-1 draw in their opening match against Sweden at Wembley on Friday night, while Republic of Ireland lost to France. Sorry, let me just check because it might be out already. Let me just double check that. Not the championship. Move that out of the way. Women's World Cup qualifiers. There was a lot. Where's England? There's Sweden versus France. Oh, England won 2-0. There you go, right there. Boom. So, Kate McCabe versus Leah. Bless the corn socks. And obviously, Mido and that. But we're talking Leah right now. So, let's get into this. Okay, Serena has confirmed Leah Williamson will start England's second Euro 2025 qualifying match after 12 months injury absence while while warning her side must not underestimate the Republic of Ireland on Tuesday night. Williamson's last out for England in a friendly match against Australia in April 2023. But an interior, the ACL, you say that. But the ACL suffered days later caused the defender to miss a year of international football, which included England's World Cup campaign after being unused subbed in Friday's 1-1 opening qualifying draw against Sweden. Serena announced Williamson's start against Ireland in a pre-match press conference. We've had hard choices to make in the team because I think the competitiveness is really high, and we have many options in different positions, says Serena. I think that Leah brings us a vision in possession, and she's very bright and finds the right pass. The flexibility, the defense being able to defend the spaces behind her together with everyone else, because the defending doesn't just start with one player, it starts with the team. And I hope that Leah will bring that to the team tomorrow. Williamson's England return was partly delayed after she was forced to withdraw from the squad in February due to a hamstring strain. It will be emotional, said Williamson, who captained England to the glory in 2022. I'm an emotional person. We've all seen me cry on many occasions. It was emotional on Friday because if there's a team you want to be in, if there's a team you want to be in the World Cup, England would be right up there. And I love playing for England. I've enjoyed watching the girls. I've enjoyed being part of the journey in a different way. Obviously, I've got people that play for the team who are very important to me. It is difficult. It has been a difficult journey. I'd be lying if I said this wasn't the thing I've been focused on. This is where I wanted to get back to. I wanted to be good enough to get back into this squad. I've had some of the best memories of my life as part of this team. Smith Williamson's quality, big boots. It's a positive on and off the pitch. We know the leadership capacity she brings, so many defensive qualities, the way that she reads the game and how good she is in the air in duels, but also build up play from the back. There's games where I've watched England and they've conceded far too easily. The partnership with Leah and Millie Bright was really strong. The defensive solidarity has suffered without them. Williamson has had little niggles trying to recover fully from such a long period out, which happens, but quality she brings is great news for England. Serena, Ireland, tough to break down. Okay, didn't really need to talk about Ireland. So I talk about my girl coming back to the squad. And there she is, big up Leah. You know what I'm saying? The last few games she's been playing for Arsenal, seen a little bit of rust on her. You know what I'm saying? But gotta shake that off. That's what it is. Just gotta shake that off. You know what I mean? We already got a cup in the bag. WSL is now open. You know what I mean? I think it's still in Chelsea's hands, but it's open. I'm glad that she got back into the England squad. You know what I mean? I don't know where they were trying to question. Oh, don't know when she comes back. Is she going to be? She's your captain, blood. That's disrespectful. You know what I mean? That is disrespectful. You got a captain, you got a vice captain. When captain comes back, captain gets the armband. Simple pimples, blood. Simple. You know what I mean? Otherwise, the other person would have been the captain in the first place. Let's not do that. I didn't say nothing about it, but I did have an article before that it was Serena was questioning, I don't know if she was questioning Leah or she was just like trying to be fair to the other girls. Like, I don't know if when Leah comes back, it's not a problem, blood. You know what I mean? Same if Kane's injured for the men. If he's not there, someone else gets it. When he comes back, it's his. It's not a question. You know what I mean? It's not a question. There's no need to be soft about this. You know what I mean? There's no need to be worrying about feelings. We here with it. You know what I mean? We here with it. So big up Miss Leah. She back in the fold, man. All right, we got 3 more things to do. What is this? Women's football. So this is a video reaction next coming up. Women's football when red cards aren't enough. Let's get
With the Bar Level Sports Show, your midweek sports fix. Join us live every Wednesday at 12 noon with your hosts Karma and MC50. Fast-paced, dynamic, and always on point, the Bar Level Sports Show, where the action never stops.
All right, people. So here we go. When red cards is not enough in women's football. Yeah, I dare you to call this handbags, bruv. Let's get into this now.
Går til skikkelig der og har knotten oppe også. Hva får du?
Right, let me slow that. Let me lower that down. We don't need to hear that music really. But that was crazy. Ooh! I don't look like she punched in the face. It looked like she pushed her down, but let's see.
I'm not too sure she made contact in the face, but it was all getting a bit spiky. She raised her hands and caught Sumanen in the face. She has to go.
Let's see it. That's a bad angle.
Referee's got to give herself thinking.
That Tooney.
Communicate with the assistant referee here.
What happened there? Oh, I saw that. What happened? She sent 3 of them off, boy.
Waiting for a goalkeeper who eventually picks up, and then Diani, kicking out at Schmidt.
She hit her first.
Both sides get involved. And Diani could be in
Look.
some trouble here if the referee saw what we did.
Yeah, and I also think the keeper might be in trouble as well because she initially threw the ball at Diani
Look.
and then pushed her, but she's obviously already on a yellow card too.
Yeah, man, they both go. But
Schmidt is down.
I don't like sending off people who are defending themselves. I don't like that.
Diani is sent off. Straight red card for her. And Schmidt is sent off as well.
Yeah, boy, she sent off the goalkeeper, boy. It's messy. What happened there? Ooh, was high. I don't know if that was intentional. She's high, boy. Damn, she's a high. Oh, that girl's short. That's crazy. Yeah, that ref's all up in her face. That look like the new Chelsea player. Ooh, Manchester Derby. Ooh. Oh, let's see, player got a nice bum though. Go on, Rebecca Welsh. I mean, girl, red card, get off the field. What's going on here? What's going on here? Nothing. Oh, what happened? Nah, man. See, I'm following the ball like an idiot. Oh, in the middle of the field is where it's just fighting. Look, they're fighting. They're swinging. They're Batty and Dyer right there, blood. I'm there watching the ball like an ass. Oh, these are my Aussie girls, innit? Yeah, get in there. It's the heat, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Come on, that's an accident. That ain't a red card. Oh, I see a little lash out there. What's going on there? Oh, swings. Girl in the red don't give a bubble, blood. She's surrounded. She don't give a damn. Come on, ref. Sort that out, bruv.
She's stumbling to get off it, but
Lauren James, she could have fucking paralyzed her there. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. You need to get more than that. That's right. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, those two on the floor, right? Yeah. Oh, high hands. What you want to do? What you want to do? Look at the ponytails flying. Yeah, look. Let's just play on. Yeah, man. Oh, what's going on there?
And Groom with some extracurricular activity. I think Groom is.
You can let that one slide. Oh, took her out. And stepped on her.
Wow.
Nah. You step on people, you need to get lengthy bans for that. Whoa, whoa, look at the linesman. Shit, son. Gonna get him. Whoa. Blood, it's the straight slaps and punches, blood. There's no, you ain't calming that down. You know what I mean? You ain't calming that down. Whoa. When was that? What year was that?
Managing to keep it in.
International friendly, yeah? This is a friendly. This is a friendly, you know. Look, arms house, blood. Look. Nah, Colombia, you started it.
And you could see.
And she was like, get out of my face. What happened there? Did she just kick the ball? What happened? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Number 11, kick the ref, boy. You ain't playing again. Well, not again, but that's a ban. Slides up. Don't touch my face. See, it's the touching on the face. The first person should get banned. Doesn't matter if the other person now we fighting. If you didn't touch my face, there is no fight. I ain't walking away from you touching my face, bruv. That's not a man-woman thing. All of this so far, there's only like 3 instances, 3 things I've seen so far that I'm like, nah, ain't no thing. Yeah, you can carry on. But this, look at this. This is fight, blood. Game done. Game done. We fighting now. Yeah, boy. I like that. I like that. I like that stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Aggression. Get me? Did you smell any male aggression there? Emma Hayes, I didn't smell any. You get me? There was all women there. The only people that were trying to do the good stuff were the men, were the referees. Like, yo, linesman, yo, trying to get in her. Even though there's some of them are being pum-pums themselves, they weren't really getting in her. You need to get in her. Get me? Get in her that. You're meant to be in control around here. But I always say, this is stupid. From the first person pushing someone in the face, if that person doesn't get dealt with right now, what you want the person who got pushed in the face to what? Carry on playing. Everything is fine. I got pushed in the face. Doesn't matter. No. If you don't do something right now, thumping that person in the face. Get me? And that's with a controlled mind. That's me thinking with my controlled mind. If someone, we're doing a thing, game's on, someone punched me in my face, my controlled mind is going to be, okay, walk up to the ref. Don't charge me for assault, dickhead. This pussy over here just punched me in my face. Do something about it now, or he will be hurt. Your business. We can play on. Your business. And that player is going to walk funny after I'm done. Get me? Because I want to kill him. You hit someone too hard in the head, you don't know what's going to happen. They're going to walk funny. Get me? If you can't do the protection, I have to protect myself. I don't see the problem in that. I do not see the problem in that, my peoples. Yeah, man. I'm good. I'm good with it. Yeah, man. Let me know what you lot think. Some of those were just normal red cards, but some of those, yeah, you need some lengthy bans and shit. Kicking referees and things. Come on, girls. Come on now. Yeah, man. Stepping on people's backs, I don't respect that at all. Right, man. I'd rather you step on someone's stomach and chest than step on their back. You know what I mean? And even chest, you could fuck around with a lung and a heart and a rib and all that kind of thing there. So maybe stomach, that's probably okay. Okay. But the back, blood, the vertebrae, you mess with that, blood, you can take someone's career away. You should have to sit down. Sit down. You get me? Let us think about it. Go away. You ain't playing until we're ready to think about it. You disgusting. You're bringing the game down. You get me? Lauren James has done that more than once, man. It's not a good look. You get me? I wonder where she gets it from, Emma. Whose toxic traits is she getting it from, huh? Female aggression, huh? It's not female aggression. This is football aggression. It's got nothing to do with either gender. Play the game. Stop being a pom-pom. You get me? Real talk. Let me know what you're saying down below. All right. We got 2 more things to do. Another video's coming up. We're going to talk about Miss Sophie Rose. Yeah, it's been a minute. We're going to talk about Sophie Rose. Don't fight the feeling. It's about to go down. Take a good look. You can see it's a good look. All right. So what we got here? So we got a video here. Let's make it level up. So this Sophie tells us exactly how Havertz's signing will go. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Let's see what she said. So this is 6 months ago. So this is before the signing. Yeah. So let's hear what she's got to say. Or as the signing has happened, let's see what I want.
We've got a good squad. Let me just tell you exactly how this Kai Havertz thing is going to go. Okay, I know. This is exactly how it's going to go. He's going to be very average for most of the season because he's just not strong enough to play in the Premier League. Some players just aren't built for it. They're better abroad. He will come up with the odd goal in that very good, crucial game if his confidence is high. So this could be a Champions League semi-final. It could be a North London derby. It could be a Wembley semi-final or a final, because he does pop up with those. But I'm just saying, as a consistent, because he was one of our biggest signings one season. He cost a lot of money. But just consistently, if you want somebody like that, I think you would be better off shopping elsewhere and maybe putting him on the bench and having him come on as a sub.
You know what? I'm not even mad at that. I thought she was going to be wilding. She wasn't. That was quite level-headed, to tell you the truth, but still incorrect. Thankfully, still incorrect. Thankfully, get me? So that was fair. I thought she was going to be on Abby's level, saying ridiculousness, but she wasn't. Sophie Rose was on point right there. Get me? Listen, don't judge people by what they do when they're not doing whatever they're doing right in front of you. Pay attention to Wagwan. You get me? So that's cool. I ain't seen her be around for a minute. Maybe she's taking a break. Maybe she's busy doing whatever she's got to do. Hold on a minute. I just need to check. Let me just end this segment. Actually, no. Stay there, people. Let me just see something, because I saw a bit. Oh, yeah. I was going to do that as well. I forgot about that. Oh, shit. Sorry, there's a couple bits that I wanted to do, and then there's some that I've skipped over that I want to do still. All right. I got to have some fun with this one. So we'll be back, and I need to tell you about Tottenham's honours, man. Oh, that club is embarrassing.
Think I'm a player, 'cause I got bitches everywhere.
All right, guys. I don't know if you know this, but I was watching Football Terrace with Terry and them, and someone brought up some weird cup. I think it wasn't. Someone brought up a weird cup, right? I can't remember what the name was, but Kate, just a girl who loves Spurs. Big up Kate, because she's a thinker. She popped up. She went, "We won that cup, right? Tottenham. She got, we won that cup. It's on the website." And I was like, "No." Someone said, "Yeah, it's listed on the website. They have that listed." And I was like, "No, they don't. I don't take the piss, blood." So I went to check. I've never been on this site before, but I had to go. And check. So this is their site. All right. That's them. That's 1901. That's them man there. First team. Look. All right. So they got major honours, and then they got other honours. This is it. This is their major honours. So the last time they won the Charity Shield, it was a joint win in 92. The last time they won the football division, last time they won the football division number 2 was in 1950. UEFA Cup winners in 93, in 83, 84. That was year I was born. See, Tottenham was champions then. Europa League, Europa League, European Cup Winners' Cup 62, 63, and Football League Cup Winners' Cup 2008. FA Cup winners last time was 91. Oh, so they won the Charity Shield and the FA Cup that year. Look at them. And Football League champions 1961. That's it. And those were the last times, right? Because the FA Cups in the 60s, they nearly went back to back a couple times. But when we go to other honors, my people, the Southern League champions. All right, cool. That probably was like the league, innit? The Western League champions. Look at the year. Cool, no problem. London League Premier Division champions. Look at the year, 1902, 1903. Football League South Sea Division, 1939, 1940. Football League South champions. Get me, 1945, they last won that. Southern District Charity Cup winners, 1907. These things don't even exist anymore. Get me. DWAS Shield, 1934. London Challenge Cup winners, 1929. Anglo Italian League Cup winners, 1972. Norwich Charity Cup winners, 1920. Norwich Hospital Charity Cup winners, 1950, and that was a joint win. Ipswich Hospital Charity winners, 1952, joint. Castellasol Tournament winners, 1966. That's the year my mother was born, and they won it 2 years in a row. Some Swedish Cup, Nolia Cup, 1977. The Japan Cup in 1979. The Sun International Challenge Trophy, 83. The Peace Cup in Korea, 2005. The Vodacom Challenge, South Africa winners, 2007. Oh, God, Feyenoord tournament, Jubilee tournament in Holland, 2008. And the Barclays Asia Cup in China, 2009. That's embarrassing, right? And it's not embarrassing for just a normal club, because I'm sure other clubs got less than this, right? But this is embarrassing because the way that the fans talk. Because how the fans talk. You would think all these other honors were all Champions League and Premier League and FA Cup doubles, and that's what you would think when you listen to them talk. Bar Kate, because Kate, it's not all of them. Bar Kate, bar my brethren 5-0. It's not all of them. It's the older lot who know Wagwan. The young lot don't know nothing. They just want to be in conversation, so they talk. Because they can win games here and there, they talk. They have no business talking. Right. I wasn't going to do this, but now I got this up. Let's go and check out the Arsenal Honours page. All right, let's do some of that. Yeah, let's do some of that. Share this tab. Yeah, of course it's going to be the Invincibles, the first picture that you see. Ain't no black and white photo, because we out here, blood. Done it in colour, you heard? You heard me? All right, let's go down. See how we got it different. League champions, 13 times. FA Cup, 14. Ain't no one won it more. Yeah, man. Look at the list of the beatings. Look. From 1930 up until 2020. League Cup winners. We've got both. We've got 2 of those. European Fairs Cup. We've got 1 of those. Get me? Bertie Mead sitting there. Say Bert Mead. European Cup Winners' Cup. Midaya. Hello Palmer. Charity Shield. 16, 1 shared. I think that 1 shared is with Tottenham. See, there you go there. 1991. Talking about. Who are you talking to? It's levels. It's levels. We don't have others. We don't have no other. Other. Talking about pre-season cups and thing. Them man proudly put up. They proudly put up them pre-season thing there. They proudly put that shit up. What is the Norwich Charity Cup? How dare you put that on there? This should be their honours. That's it. That's your honours. There. Other honours. Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? You might as well put signings up. You know what I mean? That's embarrassing, boy. That's embarrassing. Hold up, because I keep calling these lot cricket club. Let me actually see Wagwan for real before I always say shit. Tottenham is on the rise. The Tottenham Hotspur Foundation. Oh, it's a foundation. I thought you meant your history. No, I don't want club honours. Year by year. There we go. 1882, the club was founded. A club formed by boys from Hotspur Cricket Club. Yeah, you go. Cricket club, blood. And from the local grammar school. Name of Hotspur FC was adopted. Yeah, man. Told you. You man a cricket club, blood. You're cricket boys. You know what I mean? You like want to call us South Londoners, but you're cricket boys. You man be cricket. And you probably were getting beat then. So you tried to switch sports, bruv. You know what I mean? Let's get nothing twisted. And a waste, man, bruv. Ridiculous trying to talk about we. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, I got another video. These weren't really part of it, but I'm going in because I've seen them on the list now, so I'm going in. Next up, Tony Pulis, and I think Big Sam is chatting as well. So let me get that up, and then we shall be back.
I'm a player, 'cause I got bitches everywhere.
Oh, that's not the right. It's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's all right. You look. Oh, you can see, but that's not the right one. Yeah, that I wrong Sir Alex up. Don't know if you heard that. You probably didn't, or you probably did, but you didn't see it. Let's switch this to this. Listen to this.
Senior team, I think you're going to struggle. Your big chance is make the Britannia a place where nobody wants to go. Any of the top teams go there and praise you, you're not doing it right.
Correct.
And I never forgot it. Yeah. So we narrowed the pitch in, grew the grass, brought Rory into play. We found a way to win. And people used to, moan and groan and criticise. We go to Arsenal, biggest pitch in the league. Grass would be cut like a billiard green, be watered before the game. They had the best players. Their budgets was 4 or 5 times more than what ours. I never said a word. I never used to come out and say this is not fair.
He moaned that much arse and he got the rules changed him. Because they brought in the grass size.
I rung Sir Alex.
Alright, see what I'm saying? Arsenal did stuff. I didn't even know he did that about the grass thing. Changed rules on their backside. But did you hear that? See now, that's what you call not football. Parking the bus and stuff, that's part of football. You have to take that. Once you start doing other things, as in towels for only your players to dry the ball on a rainy day, growing the grass up, not watering the grass, making the grass different sizes, making the pitch different sizes, that's not football. Literally, it's not football. That's not football. Yet, they want to try and take the piss out of Arsenal. Oh, one of the biggest pitches in the league. Grass cut, watered. The grass, it's a carpet, blood. We got underground heating, bruv. We've had that since Highbury. Who are you, man? Where are Stoke now? Who's right? Where's Stoke now? You can't play like that. You get me? Level field, grass. We go the grass out here, and because you can't play football, so you have to do the tricks. You get me? You might as well just go down to the marshes and play on the marshes, then, innit? If you want the ground to mean something, we want the best ground. You get me? We want the best grass. So you have the best play. We have the best play. We play in football today, not rugby. Jolting, bruv. Him and Wasteman Samina sitting there having conversation. You idiots, bruv. You made yourself look stupid in that clip. And now we know Sir Alex helped you out. That's even worse. That's even worse. You're an embarrassment. That's embarrassing. How dare you try and compare what you lot did to what we did. What we did set pace. Don't no one do what you do unless they're trying dark art shit. No one do what you do. And even now they're bringing out rules that you can't have a towel. I don't know if you can't have a towel just for your team, or no more towels, period. Towels are out. And I think that's gone anyway. But the new one is the ball boys can't throw the ball back. It's just got to be balls on cones. It's so silly. But pace got to be set. And I'm saying who there's no footballer that doesn't like playing on any Arsenal ground. Are you mad? Obviously, before we made the move to North London, I don't know how the ground was back in South, but I'm sure it weren't the best. And I'm saying I'm sure it weren't what it is now. God damn you. God damn it. Yeah, man. I just had to do a recap to that video because them two are jokers. They proper sat there like, yeah, they were doing something. You weren't saying nothing. You weren't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was annoying to play Bolton and them man there, but the bottom line is, where are both those clubs now? Where are both those managers now? Arsenal works for FIFA. Arsenal on top of the league right now. Where are them, man? Just shows, baby. It just shows. You get me? All right, next up. I'm not going to go too deep into this. I do just want to watch it with you guys. I watched already and it just made me laugh. But, excuse me, I do need to show the woman Kate that I'm talking about, a girl who just loves Spurs. She's the only thinker. And you can tell it's an age thing. Get me? But we go and talk about it. Some in-house. It's old. It's like 8 months ago or something. I think actually it's like 9 to 10 games into this season. That's where this video is. Get me? That's the timing being filmed. So we'll be back.
I got my girl, you got your man. Keep it cool, nothing has to change. Just take my...
Impressed with you tonight, and I've seen a few of your comments in the private chat. Do you really believe that? I don't want to out you.
Sorry, but you haven't heard it yet. But Harry is smoking crack, bruv. And I don't know where he is. I ain't seen him on the terrace lately. You know what I mean? We shall see, though. We shall see. Here we go. Here we go, man.
You want to say it?
We're going to win the league. Terry, I'm
again.
going to say it to you now. I'm going to say it to everyone watching. We're going to win the league. I don't care what type of things anyone's trying to say to me. I do not care. We're winning the league. We'll beat City home and away. Easy. Right? Arsenal want to chat. Chelsea want to chat. You saw what happened when Chelsea want to chat. United fans had to come in and back it. Let's be real. We're winning the league. I don't care. We get the points. We clean up. We're top of the league. Let's celebrate it.
See my girl Kate right there with the glasses. She's just shaking her head like, you little boys don't know what you're talking about.
What do you think? You believe you're winning the league from this point, and you're entitled to that opinion. Yeah. What is different now about your club that you think will help you?
No offense, it's rather his first time on the show, or he might be a little slow, and we shouldn't take the piss. Look at him. Look at him. He looks a little special, so I don't want to take the piss too much because I'm not sure.
Will allow you to maintain this quality that you've produced in the last 9 games. How do you do that for another 29 games?
But you know what? Since I've seen this and I see him running his mouth, he ain't special. Just dumb. As Kate calls him a mug.
Yeah, how do you believe you'll do that?
Brilliant point. So obviously we've got no European football, as we know. We've got no League Cup. We only got the FA Cup to go. That's fine. That's one cup. We've got the consistency. We've got the squad depth to go. We just got to carry it on. We just got to carry on believing. And all these people that hate in saying, oh, Spurs can't do it. Oh, they want to put on us a Friday and a Monday. The Premier League don't want us to win. And that's the truth. The Premier League don't want us to win. No one wants to believe. The only people believing are us Spurs fans in here. We are going to do it. You think we can't cope with City? Cool. I've seen it before. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen us batter them. We're going to carry on doing it.
You know what? He took so much fart. No one's saying anything. No one's saying anything. And then he has to keep repeating himself because he's trying to fill the silence. Like that. It's not good.
We have got we have got the consistency. We have got the team. We've got the belief to do it. And people are going to carry on hating. People are going to carry on crying. And that's fine. I'm going to drink their tears in my pint I've got to my right side right now. I'm going to stick the tears in. And I promise you I will. We've got it. It's coming.
Big claims there. Welcome to the Football Terrace for the first time. Kate is here. You're shaking your head at what he's saying there. Welcome to the show, by the way. So you have a big win for you tonight. You sit top of the league. A brilliant start by Big Ange. Are you winning the league? According to young Harry, you are. You're on mute.
Is that better? Can you hear me okay? Right.
Perfect.
I can't cope with this fan base and the delusion. It's no wonder we get bantered by every other club. Honestly, have people forgotten that we're up against the likes of Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal? Do you know what I mean? It's been like 9 games. Yeah, it's a fantastic start, but
Told you, she knows what she's talking about. She named 3 teams, and who are the 3 people in the title race right now?
we've got Dyer on the bench. Dyer is sat on our bench. Our squad depth is 0. We've got nothing. We've got a fantastic first 11. There's no debate in that. After that, we're wafer thin. We've got Skippy. We've got Højbjerg, albeit he didn't have a bad game tonight. Dyer.
Look at the faces of the young people. Look at the faces of the young people. The 2 top in the middle. They don't like Kate. She's too real for them. They don't like her. Watch.
Davis, all still in our squad. I can't understand where this delusion has come from Spurs fans. I'm 45, and for 23 years I've watched Daniel Levy refuse to back a manager year after year after year, and the manager ended up getting sacked. Why has everyone suddenly got this false sense of confidence that Daniel Levy's going to back Ange to bring in all these superstar players and challenge against the likes of Man City? We're top of the league after 9 games. It's not a 9-game season.
Look at the brother in the bottom left corner. He's like, oh, shut up. You know when you have stupid family members and stupid siblings and you're like, just shut up while I'm dealing with this, please. Because I don't want to snap on you. That's the view that I'm getting from Kate and from my man in the bottom left corner. Terry just there loving it because he knows it's all fart bar what Kate is talking.
Of course, but I don't get why will you not back your team? Do you want to? Do you want Liverpool to win the league?
For me, I'm backing my team, but I'm not an idiot, right?
And that's the thing. See, I always say that as well about certain Arsenal fans who have channels. I'm like, back your team. Back your team. But I don't say it. Well, I always say Arsenal is going to win the league at the start of the league. No games played throughout my whole life. We're going to win the league. Obviously, shit changes. Get me? There's no denying, yeah, we ain't winning it today. You get me? Top 4. Get me? Them ones there. You just got to these men are embarrassing. What? You can't tell someone to you can say back your team today in this game. Come on, we can do it. But there's no need not to back your team. But when you're talking titles, winning things, you can't make someone and then you can't talk down on them because they're not backing your far, far, far away prediction.
We are not going to win the league unless Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal have the biggest drop-off and we go through a season injury-free. That is the only possible way.
Liverpool already dropping off.
Oh my God, you're taking the P. There's no way you can seriously believe what you're saying.
Man said Liverpool are already jumping up. 9 games in, man was counting out man who are in the running now. It's insane.
There's just no possible way you're that stupid. I'm sorry, but there's no possible way.
No, there isn't.
You cannot be that deluded. How old are you? About 18?
I'm 23.
Right. Well, I've been
alive. You can argue me if you want, but I'm still getting in the club. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's be real about it.
I've seen my team for 23 years under the ball.
Wait, what did he say? Because he's wrong. Wait, what?
I'm 23.
Right. Well, I've been
alive. You
can
argue me if you want, but I'm still getting in the club. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, young man. Do you know there's such raves as 25 and over? You ain't getting in everywhere, blood. See? Too young. Don't know. Don't know. Too high, chest too high, thinking about the wrong things.
Let's be real about it.
I've seen my team for 23 years under the board of Enoch and Daniel Levy. And let me tell you something, they do.
I love that. See, that's what I'm saying. Your whole life, bruv, your whole lifespan, I've been watching this team. You just got here. Real talk. I don't like it. I'd hate to put someone down just off age, because it's not just age, but it's about what you're saying. And it's your age that's making you say that, bruv. It's your age that's making you say that.
Do not go out and buy superstars. They go out and buy tin pot players for tin pot prices, right? That's just what they do. Ange wanted 2 centre backs. He brings in Van der Ven, who's a Rolls Royce, and then he goes and gets Ashley Phillips, who's about 18, right? And these players don't win you leagues.
He was on the bench, by the way, Ashley Phillips.
He was on the bench, exactly.
Van der Ven is good enough to win us a league. He's a quality player.
Oh my God.
One person can't win you the league, man.
I'm not being funny. Can I just say something? I'm not being funny, but you've come on here and you said 2 things that's really pissed me off. You've named Liverpool, who we've played, and you've named Arsenal, who we've played. We beat one of them and we drew with one of them. How about you just and just chillax? We've got the best manager that we've had in the 45 years that you so-called been supporting the club. Let's be real. We've had dusty managers.
25 years I've been supporting
managers.
What are you talking about? See, he's chatting fart right there. He's chatting the most fart right there. This ain't the best manager you've had. What? Harry Redknapp is better than Ange. Real talk. Harry Redknapp's team, I was like worried about. I thought you lot were going to do something with Harry. You understand? There's no one in your history better than Conte and Jose Mourinho. Harry is third. You ain't got no managers better than them. Even the managers who won doubles and stuff in the 60s, they're not better than Jose and Conte. Are you smoking crack, bruv? You get me? You're insane.
What I'm trying to say is, can't you see that this is a different Tottenham team? This is a different team.
But we're not winning the league.
Why don't you take the advice of our current gaffer and enjoy the ride?
In your 23 years,
don't turn us into banter FC by claiming we're going to win the league when we're not every player on the bench.
I think you'd be a Spurs fan and you come here like some sort of...
Oh, yeah, that's a good argument. Of course, support that lot up the road. Yeah, that's original.
You're 23 years.
I was supporting Spurs before you were born.
You might have been...
Facts. You can't tell someone who's been backing their team longer than you've been alive, are they part of the other team? No. And that's embarrassing. See, these young people, man, they don't even have good banter. You should see when Terry, top left corner, when Terry has to school young Danny, I think his name's Danny, the one right next to him, the young boy, yeah, when he has to school him on how to banter, you get me? Like this season, because he wants to tell Arsenal that we're going to bottle it, but he doesn't believe that Arsenal are going to win the league. So how can we bottle something? You're saying stuff you don't even believe. Shh. You get me? Learn how to do this, because it's not right. Learn how to do this. I'm going to do a couple more sentences, then I want to jump to another video. Same lot, by the way. The same lot.
Born before me, that's absolutely fine. Get it. But look, in your 23 years, have you seen the development? Have you seen what we are now?
No, I've seen it go backwards, forwards. Oh my God, we were top of the league under Conte.
If I may interject here.
Guys, everyone needs to calm down. Take a chill pill. We're doing fantastic, but at the start of the season, there was no talk of winning the league. We was going to any type of Europe, we'd be happy. Don't get carried away, for God's sake. It's a project.
But in the top of last season, for Arsenal, they were not
just going to interject for a minute. We're going to go to Alan. What you saying? We are going to get back to the performance in a minute, but just on this topic that's currently happening right now. After Kate arrived and caused carnage. Thank you, Kate. Love it.
Kate arrived and caused carnage. Right, I'm going to switch it to another video, right? It's the same gang talking madness. I'm going to switch it to these lot. Let's this.
She's with us all the way from Istanbul, and you obviously watched Birds of a Feather back in the day.
Yeah, of course.
Look, you guys were great.
Oh yeah, I need to explain that real quick. So Kate top right-hand corner, and then I can't remember what her name is, bottom left-hand corner, Terry called them birds of a feather because of their accents. It's like Sharon and Tracy. But I'm trying to get back to where Kate was talking. Actually, I want to. Oh, this dude, this young dude here, he's gold.
Winding you up.
No, it's not mentioning nothing.
How about yourself? How about yourself, Harry? Like, what do you think is going to be different this time around? Do you agree, echo what Dan's saying, or do you have a different theory?
Honestly, I just think it's like everyone wants to focus on the bench, for example. But what I want to focus on is what we've got right now.
Everyone wants to focus on the bench because that's your team who can come on to replace the players on. That's your team. You have a strong bench. You know what I mean? That's what they talk about. Oh, look, the bench is just full of kids, or the bench doesn't look as strong today. It's important. See, these mans don't know this. They don't know.
What we've got right now is a consistent team that keeps delivering, no matter how bad our apparent bench is, but we keep delivering, right? Yes, I may have not watched football for Tottenham for the last 23 years, but I'm 23 right now and I'm here. All right? We keep delivering. Once we win the league, everyone will laugh at me. Of course.
Look at Kate, because he's chatting shit. I may not have been here for the last 23 years, but I'm here now and I'm here. Oh, bruv, just stop talking. Stop talking.
They're going to laugh now. But when the league comes and we win it, and I watch it, and all my family watch it, and everyone around me watches it, all the tears leading up to it, that's just filling up another pint. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God. Look at the faces. Look at the faces. Terry is doing something else, bottom right hand corner. Kate is embarrassed. The guy next to Kate, I don't even know what he's doing. The guy next to him, he's embarrassed. The lady at the bottom left, she's just having a good time to be here. Young boy, the youngest boy there, I don't know what to say. And my man, the brother right here, he knows this guy's chatting shit, but he's defending his club. You get me? He knows he's talking shit. That's why he's laughing. He knows it.
But when it happens, I promise you this. What's going to happen in the summer? Oh my God, Champions League football. Oh my God, I want to come to Tottenham. They're the best team in the country. I want to come to Tottenham. So you can say this and that about Levy. I get it. And I've got the same opinions, but I just want to focus on what we've got right now.
Are you the best team in England?
Honestly, City are the best team in England, and I genuinely think we're second. I will argue anyone against it. I will argue the whole chat.
I actually agree.
I'm going to stop, and then the young boy, I actually agree. I'm going to stop it there, guys. And I want you guys to tell me, are Tottenham the second best team in England? Even if you don't want to be obvious and look at the table right now, let's not embarrass them too much. Let's go back to when this was. They were top of the league after 9 games. Are they the second best team in England? Let's just let that sit there for a little minute. And okay, I'm just going to leave it there. I think that's going to be my last video, man. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I don't know if that guy in the top right's name was Adam, but salute to him and salute to Kate. Salute to the lady at the bottom left. And salute to the 4 in the middle just for, wow. Really and truly, the guy next to Kate, on the left side of Kate, in the white shirt, he wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of balanced. The guy in the black shirt, I don't know what he was talking about. He was just in a semantics of words everyone was using. And when they're quoting each other, oh, you said this, when it's his time to speak. Well, I don't put words in people's mouths. I don't know where you lot are from, but where I'm from, it must just be a down south gentleman thing because they're just chatting shit. There's nothing to do with nothing. He had no argument, so he had to go somewhere else with it. But hilarious. Salute to all of them. Big up Terry each and every time. We have to make my appearance one day soon. Yeah, hopefully it'll be when Arsenal lift the trophy. God damn it. Hopefully. You under dig me? All right, peoples. We out there. Stay good. Stay blessed. And I'll see you on the next one. Next Wednesday, man. You know how we do. We cooking. Stay good. Stay blessed, people. I'm out. 1.
make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.